Hey guys, and a very warm welcome back to my channel. So a very warm welcome to this channel, Awan Anju, and from today onwards I'm going to start up with a new series. And in this series, as you can see, that we are going to start up with the topic of modern India. Okay, so I'm going to be starting up with this series because I feel that most of the time you are able to study about Mughals, about Sayyid, Lodis, etc., but you are not able to understand the concept of modern India. Okay, I have felt it myself. So first of all, this is going to be a basics series where we are going to discuss about the basics of modern India. Okay, and I'm not going to go very much deeper into it, but I'm going to go deep enough if you are preparing for SSC, CGL, etc. So it is going to be very helpful for you. And if you are preparing for UPSC, for that I'm going to create this basic is needed, because if you know this, then only you can move forward with your preparation. And I will also create in-depth analytical video as the time comes by. Okay, so first of all, I would like to complete this series in like 7-8 videos so that you can grasp everything. Okay, the video lectures are not going to be too long, and they are going to be short lectures just explaining you about the basics. So without any further ado, let's begin. So first of all, let us understand how did modern India came into being. So when we talk about modern India, so we are basically talking about the things like decline of Mughals. Okay, so first of all, the Mughals declined, and it was during the time of Mughals, the weak rulers, that the Britishers began to come to India. Okay, in search after they established their East India Company in 1600. So it was the first time they approached were Mughals. Okay, so we have to understand that how did EIC gain power, or Britishers gained power. Okay, so first of all, it is going to be decline of Mughals. Okay, second thing is going to be, then of course the British rule was established. Okay, then we have all the colonial policies that they had. Okay, and of course this has led to many of the reactions. So this is going to be the course of video, how we are going to study. First we are going to study the decline of Mughals, then we are going to study how the British rule was established, where we had like certain wars like Bengal War. Okay, then we have Maratha War, Mysore War. Okay, Punjab Wars. So we are going to study about all of them. Great. Then we are going to study about all the reactions like Gandhian era. Okay, Gandhian era and the extremist era. We are going to talk about all of this. So this is going to be the scheme that we are going to be following. Great. Now let's move forward. So first of all, let us talk about the decline of Mughals. Okay, so when we are talking about the decline of Mughals, so there were all of these people. Okay, like the last Mughal ruler, the last most powerful Mughal ruler was of course Aurangzeb. We all know this. Okay, then after that there were certain weak rulers like Bahadur Shah. Okay, and Jahandar Shah. Okay, then we have people like Farooq Siyar. Okay, then we have people like Muhammad Shah Rangila. Okay, they were all like very weak ruler. Okay, we have rulers like Ahmad Shah. Okay, then we have rulers like Shah Alamgir II. Sorry, Alamgir II, and we have Shah Alam II. Okay, then Akbar II. Okay, and then like Bahadur Shah, Zafar two. Okay, so these were like the weak rulers, and this was the last Mughal ruler in 1857. Great. So it began with 1707 to 1787, the series of weak rulers that so the series of weak rulers that I gave you just now. Okay, I hope you have noted this down. Now Now what happened is that because of all of these weak rulers, okay, the stability of Mughal empire was very much declining, and after, mostly after the death of Aurangzeb, was the time that the decline started. Okay, so we can say that after Aurangzeb till the end, the decline has started. Okay, now now there was not a position in the Mughals to enforce their rule, and this weakened side of them has basically led to Britishers expanding their empire into India. They got this clue that yes, so they are weak right now, and hence this gave, you know, this kind of encouragement to the Britishers to expand the empire. Great. Now, yeah. Okay, so now after the death of Bahadur Shah, okay, uh, here we have Bahadur Shah 1, okay, then we have Jahandar Shah, Farooq Siyar, all of them are there. Okay, Jahandar Shah was very very weak and ineffective, and he was having his you know, of his wazir, who was called as Zulfikar Shah. He was basically the one who, you know, who practiced an influence and dominance over Jahandar Shah, because he himself was very much weak. And there was this ruler who was called as Farooq Siyar. Okay, and after he became the ruler, what happened was that after that, this Muhammad Shah Rangila came. He was like very much relaxed and he don't want to do anything. Okay, and all of this thing happened, so there was no major development. Okay, now there was this ruler called Ahmad Shah. During Ahmad Shah, there was Abdali. Who, you know, started the invasion in the northern area, basically near Punjab and New Delhi. Ahmad Shah Abdali became very much ambitious, and he, you know, he also has had a war with Marathas, okay, which was called as Third Battle of Panipat, which we are going to discuss during Maratha War. Okay, this also happened. Then after this whole of this decline story that I have just narrated to you, there were also simultaneously another thing that was happening. Okay, that was the establishment of independent states. Okay, sorry, focus is just, yeah. So the rise of independent states was also happening. Now, how was this rise happening? Like in Bengal, in Awadh, in Bengal, Murshid Quli Khan, in Awadh, Sadat Khan, in Hyderabad, okay, in Karnataka, Hyder Ali in Hyderabad, and Carnatic, not Karnataka, this is Carnatic, okay, Arcot, the capital. So all of these and many other of them were basically, you know, getting independent. Like Mysore was also getting independent, like Travancore was also getting independent. Okay, Marathas were gaining powers, Afghans and Jats were also gaining power. Okay, so this was how it was all happening. Now European companies became ambitious, so the first war that we are going to discuss is going to be Carnatic War. Very very important. Okay, so when we talk about the Carnatic War, so there were three wars. Okay, simultaneously there was this Austrian War of Succession which was going on, and this war was basically going on in Europe. So Europeans were in that war against French people, and French and the Britishers both had influence. They have captured many of the areas of India, so they were basically fighting the dual battle, one in the Austrian War of Succession and the other one in India. Okay, so how does this happen? There was a there was this conflict between the French people and the British people under the Carnatic War. Okay, so there was this ship which was captured by the French people. The ship belonged to Britishers. The French was under the leadership of person called Dupleix, and the Britishers were under Barnett. Okay, so these both powerful leaders, okay, both of them, they the French people, they captured the ship of British. This led to a conflict between them. Now Barnett, he took the help of the Carnatic Nawab. ठीक है, he took the help of Carnatic Nawab. And Carnatic Nawab, actually we already know what was the condition of Mughals, okay, so they were already very weak, so of course they wouldn't be able to win that war. But Britishers, they took help from Carnatic Nawab, and Carnatic Nawab agreed to help them, but this exposed the weakness of Indian Nawabs, okay, and because they were not able to do well in a war, so Britishers got to know that they are weak right now, so they exposed their weakness, okay. Now there was this battle that happened, which was called as Battle of Saint Thome. Okay, this is a battle under the first Carnatic War, okay, and the French forces, they basically dominated here, okay, but after, eventually what happened was Britishers won, okay, and the capital of Madras, the Madras was under French people earlier, but after this war it was restored back to Britishers. Fine, I hope till here it is clear to you all. So this was the first Carnatic War. It happened from 1745 to 1748. Okay, so the first Carnatic War. Fine, now let's move to the second Carnatic War. Now let's talk about the second Carnatic War, which was from 1749 to 1754. Okay, so now again the war happened between French. Of course, the sourness was already there. Okay, so French and Britishers. Now what happened was, French, they started supporting two people, Muzaffar Jung and Chanda Sahib. These two people, they started supporting, okay. He was from Hyderabad and he was from Karnataka. So they started supporting, and there was this, of course Britishers wouldn't like this, so there was a conflict between the two camps, okay. Again there was a conflict, so this battle was called as Battle of Amber, Ambur, Amber, Amber, whatever you pronounce it. Here the French was leading, but they did a blunder. What was the blunder? That the leader of the French army, Dupleix, he was called back to French, okay. He was recalled back, and because he's gone, now French got defeated and Britishers won, okay. So Battle of Amber was also eventually won by the Britishers. Then let's discuss about the third Carnatic War. Sorry. So there was the 7-year war that was already going on in Europe, which started in 1756, okay, and simultaneously there was a battle in Tamil Nadu. This was called as Battle of Vandivach, okay, in Tamil Nadu. So this was the third Carnatic battle. Here finally, French was already in this battle, which was going on simultaneously, and at the same time they have to go through another battle in India, so of course their army would be exhausted. So this led to the French defeat and the Britishers won. Fine, the French was defeated, the Britishers won. There was this treaty, very very infamous treaty, called as Treaty of Paris, okay, which was signed, okay, and French people left, and the war ended, okay. Both the war, 7-year war as well as the Battle of Vandivach, Carnatic War, you can say, and 7-year war, both of them ended. Treaty of Paris was there, and the Britishers became the undoubted leaders, or what you can say, they become the undoubted owner of all of the places of India. So now Britishers have gained their influence. So I hope you understood it till here. Now in the next video I'm going to be discussing about their Britishers conquest. Okay, British conquest. The story is not over yet. Okay, with Carnatic War, it was not the end of their conquest, but there was this long conquest that was waiting for them. Now this consisted of Bengal Wars, then they did Mysore Wars. I'm writing in the order, okay? Sorry. Okay, Mysore Wars, then there was this Maratha War, and in the end there was this Punjab War under Dalhousie. Very, very important. So all of them are very important. We are going to discuss, I think, two of them in separate videos. So I would end this video here. I hope that Carnatic War is clear to you. Okay, and I hope that the Decline of Mughals was also clear to you. So thank you so much guys for watching it here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, just go right now, smash that red colored subscribe button. You can see, subscribe to this channel for more upcoming beautiful videos for you guys, for beautiful people out there. So please show your support by subscribing, because these lectures are very, very, very free. You know, anytime you can watch it. And you can also like, can leave a like for me, so that I get to know that you guys like the videos, enjoyed the videos. And you can comment down if you are having any kind of queries, for sure. So thank you so much guys. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.